Last video, I had my best day ever on RuneScape. Got the Infernal Cape on my Zerka and won maximum cash with the boys. I have never been richer on this game. Where can I possibly go from here? Well, today I actually got permanently banned for real world trading. I'm joking, no way is that happening again, but I do have something serious kind of to talk about today. If you've been following my RuneScape adventure for a while, you'll recognize this account. The original solo mission. I came back to RuneScape in 2015 after a 4-year hiatus, during which one of my friends told me about the launch of old school RuneScape, and I responded by saying, there is no way I'm getting addicted to that shit again. All I ever did pre-EOC was PK. I didn't really play the full game. Solo mission was an Iron Man account which made me fall in love with the game again. And here I am, 5 years later, still going. I played the solo mission account as my main focus up until around 2018. After I maxed, I began to play it less and less, and my last video on the account was 9 months ago. Since then, the only uses I've had for solo mission is to test things for other accounts. For a number of reasons, I have decided that I'm going to de-iron this account. I'm going to de-iron my maxed Iron Man. It may sound like a rash decision, but I'll explain my reasoning later. And then I realised that I'm a permanent Iron Man and I can't de-iron my account. Luckily for me, via the Jagex website, there is an option to request for your permanent Iron Man status to be removed and changed so that you can change your Iron Man status with a pin. So I sent some emails and then I waited. Okay, I have been informed that I am no longer a permanent Iron Man. I can now change my Iron Man status. So back to Lumbridge, back where it all began. It's all come full circle. Hopefully, when I speak to Adam over here, I should be able to remove my Iron Man status. I would like to review my Iron Man mode, and it's now pin rather than permanent, and I'm going to turn it off. You will cease to be an Iron Man in 7 days. That is very damning. It's kind of weird, actually, because Boaty was the reason I started playing RuneScape again back in 2015, watching the One Man Army series, and it looked really fun playing an Iron Man, so I started this Iron Man, and now he is technically the one to end it in Lumbridge. So that's kind of cool, but yeah. I've got 7 days to change my mind, but I don't think I will. So how long has this all taken then? 309 days. What's that? Quick maths. That's over 7,000 hours, I'm pretty sure. A lot of that's been AFK though, so yeah. It's still crazy to see that I've nearly spent a year on this account. Insane, really. I'm going to break this portion of the video down to explain my reasoning behind my decision. Why de-iron? Like I said earlier, I haven't played this account for 9 months. This is for a variety of reasons. To start with, I actually stopped enjoying the playstyle of the ultra late game Iron Man. I already maxed it. I don't want to do any post 99 skilling. I just don't really find that fun. Also, the vast majority of PVM had been completed on the account. The only things really left were from Raids 1, Raids 2, Corp, and all these challenges are thousands of hours, honestly, like Scythe, Tebow, Ellie, Arcane. These grinds do take hundreds to thousands of hours, and to do the same thing over and over again for that long, I'm just not about that life. I get insanely burnt after doing the same thing for 5 hours in a day. Secondly, with a really late game Iron Man, you reach a stage where you're just grinding supplies for the sake of grinding supplies. If you want to make potions to do PVM, you're not really getting any meaningful herbal or XP, so that takes the fun out of it for me. Also, doing Zora for scales, like, you don't even care about the uniques, you're literally just grinding the boss for scales. Not fun, in my opinion. The last and probably most important thing is, spending time making solo mission videos is not financially viable. This is because everything takes so long to do, each video takes an unbelievable amount of time to create. Also, the videos themselves would not be that interesting because you're essentially doing the same sort of grinds, Raids, Corp, TOB, over and over again just to get these final items. And not to throw shade at anyone, but this is content everyone has seen a lot. A lot of streamers, a lot of YouTubers are a late game of an Iron Man. I don't see the end game of solo mission as being something which will make me stand out and progress my YouTube channel to the point where I want it to be at. Why not level up another account? I actually share another Max Combat account with somebody, but it's pretty tragic in terms of its skills, its quests done, etc. It's only useful for a couple of scenarios. In order to train up this account to the standard of solo mission, it would take anywhere like hundreds to 1,000 hours maybe, which is of my future time not spent making any content I don't think making content out of that would be interesting either. So I don't see that as an option personally, because that's a lot of time to spend just doing something I can get for free. Also, I don't really care about having solo mission as a trophy or a sentimental thing. If I want to look back at what I've done on that account, I can look back through my videos. I can even look back at this video and see, oh look, I did this on an Iron Man. I don't really need to have it so I can log in every now and then and look at the bank. Because, yeah, if I'm not doing anything on it, it's useless. Can you imagine if I log in and I've been hacked or something? This is my first time logging in. I should no longer be an Iron Man. Here I am. No longer an Iron Man. No message or anything, bro. No welcome back. Congrats on ruining your account. Nothing. Here we are. I am now a normal account. Here we are. It's time for me to lose my trading virginity. The first ever trade to solo mission. This is possibly one of the most ridiculous ever first trades on an account. Trading over max cash. I'm a rich boy now. What a waste of time. You could have earned £50,000 working a minimum wage job. You could have learned 20 different languages. You could have 2 degrees by now. I love this argument, but it's absolute bullshit. It's definitely not true for me. A lot of the time I was playing on solo mission, I was at university studying for my physics degree, and I'm always doing things simultaneously. I've been making money while I've been playing solo mission. I've been watching videos. RuneScape is a good way to wind down at the end of the day. Time spent enjoying yourself is not time wasted, in my opinion. And that's why I masturbate 8 times a day while doing heroin. I'm joking. Only at weekends. Also, if I never went on this journey on this account, I would never have the platform I do today. I started my YouTube channel based on this account, and also putting this amount of hours into something, I've learned a lot about the game that I've been able to apply to my Deadman mode videos, my League videos, and it's essentially the foundation of the YouTube career I've got today. Will you change your name? No. I will not change my name from Solo Mission. But I am having an identity crisis. Please send help. Are you of sound mind? You will regret this in the future. I actually made my mind up about doing this 6 months ago, and then I waited to see if my mind changed before pulling the trigger. I would definitely recommend doing this with something which isn't an imminent decision. Maybe de-ironing your RuneScape account. You could use this strategy when getting a tattoo, maybe. Those sort of things. So I am completely of sound mind, and I will not regret my decision in the future. What does the future hold for this account? Well, nothing immediately. I'm actually working on a few ideas behind the scenes that I can't discuss, and they might never come to fruition, obviously. I don't want any YouTubers listening to this stealing my ideas, mate. This decision actually doesn't change a lot of the channel. I wasn't uploading on this account anyway. It just makes a lot of things easier for me. The first real time you'll see this account in action will be the Nightmare release. The Nightmare of Ashihama, which is the new boss coming out. I thought it was going to come out in January, but it's coming out soon. And I'll get to take part in that as a main for the first time. It's actually annoying on a new release as an Iron Man, because you can't use the best items. There's some niche items you might need to use and you can't get them. You have to get your supplies back as an Iron Man. Yeah, that'll be really enjoyable to try and get some of the new items and sell them really early on for bank. At this point in time, the only real plans I have are to continue my Pure series until I get an Infernal Cape on my Pure Iron Man. I'm looking to be 76 combat on an Iron Man getting an Infernal Cape. That is coming back soon. I'm working hard on that behind the scenes, but you know, sometimes you don't get good RNG. I also do want to keep on doing one-off videos like last video, like emblem videos, that sort of thing, because they always do really well and I really enjoy making them. And of course, I will continue to play all the side game modes. If Deadman mode ever comes back, and the next League, hopefully, there is plenty coming from me in the future. As for the Twisted League, unfortunately, I only ended up being able to get the Rune tier trophy. It was just too much of a stretch for the amount of time I took off in the end to get the Dragon tier. However, I do have some points in the shop still. I've got 12k points, and I'm actually going to buy 3 of these Twisted Blueprints, as they are the best value for money by far. Twisted Blueprints, Twisted Blueprints, Twisted Blueprints. Teleport scroll as well, and if you go over to the G, I'll tell you why I buy these, because they're severely undervalued right now. If you look in the Grand Exchange, the blueprints are selling for 29 mil and the horns are selling for 22 mil. The blueprints cost 4k, the horns cost 6k, which means that I could have got 2 horns or 3 blueprints, so I'd rather have 90 mil than 44 mil, and so I'm just going to sell all these for 29 mil. And then we'll get my money back. Very nice. 87 mil made, and I've got no idea what this sells for. The teleport scroll, 1.5 mil. And I'm actually buying out Twisted Horns at the moment. As you can see, I've got 100 in my inventory because I just think, like, it's a no-brainer. They're just going to go up. They're semi-discontinued. And then I started waffling about a bunch of other reasons. But this is not an investment channel, so yeah. Bit of a different video today, but I just felt I should put it out there as explaining myself, as I know a lot of people have come along with me for the journey on Solo Mission. And for myself, I just wanted to have like a little timepiece of how I was feeling at this time up on YouTube. Anyway, big things to come. As you can see, I'm crafting blood runes on the pure Iron Man, as I'm currently doing Inferno attempts on this account. So that is very exciting. If you guys are excited for the future and you're not subscribed already, make sure you do. And I'll see you in the next video.